Hello, friends. All right, so wait for just a few minutes to get started. Sorry. Feels like Monday. All right, so I'm going to pin my shopping link right here in the comments, and then we'll get started. But hi, guys. How are we all? When you pop on, let me know where you're watching from. Go and hashtag newbie in the comments. If you're new, if you've never seen one of my tutorials before. And like I said in the caption, make sure that you comment color match in big words. That way I can message you to give you a color match or give you any help that you may need. And I will be getting back to all my messages today. So if you've already messaged me this morning, I'll be responding to you today. So hello, guys. How are we? Houston. Very cool. Hi. All right, so I'm really excited for today because we have actually restocked a bunch of stuff on our website. We restocked the Rose Water BB Flawless in the shade Bisque. We restocked the Lash Primer. We restocked all of the liquid eyeshadows, all of them. We restocked a few of the pressed eyeshadows. We restocked one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. So many things on the website. So if there's something that you've been waiting on or that was out of stock, make sure you check it out right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and I bet it's in stock. So, I do want to remind you guys as well that with the end of August, can you believe August is already almost gone? Like, that's crazy to me. Awesome. We're from all over. That's so great. Growing out Pixie and it's finally blown years. Yay, Michelle. How exciting. That's awesome. So, like I wanted to mention before, the end of the month is almost here. So that means the August kudos is almost gone. And if you haven't found out what the kudos is, it's a really, really awesome deal. So you get to choose any of the palettes, whether you wanted to build your own. You wanted to build your own palette, or you wanted the limited edition palette 6. This is the last chance to be able to get my favorite rose gold palette. I'm going to be using part of it today, but I have been using this all month long. It's one of my absolute favorite palettes ever, and it's only available in the kudos and on sale, but it's like its final farewell. So make sure you grab the kudos for the Addiction Palette 6, and then you also get to choose your choice of mascara. I would definitely pick the 4D so you can wear it with the Twisted, which is new. So you get your choice of that, and then you also, it's your only last chance to be able to get my favorite liquid liner available in the kudos as well. So you get all three things plus a free makeup bag, and I believe free shipping too once you get to the $100, which is basically you add one more thing. I think the kudos is around $70, but really great deal. I love how long the products last, especially for this kudos, like it lasts forever. And so many good limited edition products. So make sure you snag those in the kudos before it's gone forever. And you can find that right here, rayahopebeauty.com underneath kudos. And then like I always tell you guys, everything has a love it guarantee. If you don't love anything for any reason, you can return it, no problem, even including the kudos, even including limited edition products. If there's nothing if it doesn't work, send it back. I will even help you with that. My goal for you guys is always to feel your best. And if you're not feeling your best, then I'm not done with you. So yes, the spray foundation works incredible. So good. I know, me too. Addiction Palette 6 is my fave. What shade from the Stick Foundation Taffeta? What shade is shade down? The shade Lace, Laura, for you. All right, so I'm going to pin up my hair and then we'll get started. But I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Tuesday. I spent all day yesterday back to school shopping for the kids. I planned on going live, and I got the kids back to school lists, and I was like jaw dropped. Like, oh my gosh, like you're kidding, right? So much stuff that they have to bring with them because of the whole COVID thing. No one is allowed to share crayons. So they all need their own crayons. They all need their own everything. It's crazy. I'm just grateful. My kids will be going back to school in person. We got them back into the private school that they were previously at to be able to go in person. My son is like, it's funny because this is what I do for a living. I'm like constantly in front of a phone or a camera or being recorded. My son does not like it. He does not like being on camera. He does not like taking his picture. He does not like feeling on the spot. And those Zoom calls, you guys, he was having like panic attacks like almost every day because of these dang Zoom calls because he just felt so uncomfortable. So I had to do what was best for him, and we had to find him a way to be able to have his booty in class. Like, he thrives on in person, which I'm sure all kids do. But we just had to do what we had to do to get him in there. But so anyway, we got back to school. So that's what I was doing all day yesterday, was back to school shopping. It's crazy. Yeah, you went to private school too? Our list is down to nothing this year, totally different than the years before. I need help with products for fine hair. I would love to help you with that, Suzanne. Message me. Suzanne, I'm sorry. Message me, please, here on Facebook. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I recently tried different spray foundation. Love the spray, but couldn't find my color. It's sold out on the site, so I will wait. Rebecca, message me, because the spray foundation is very blendable, so you might actually be a combination of shades. So message me and we can help you figure it out. If I wear eyelet in the spray foundation, would I also wear eyelet in the liquid? Yes, most likely. The finishing spray is back in stock. Hallelujah. Yes, the setting spray is back on stock, which I did want to mention that. So before I put on any makeup, I always do my pre-makeup routine, which is so crucially important. Like, if there's one thing you listen to me from today, this, let it be it. Oh no, Rebecca, we're praying for you. Dang hurricanes. Very little makeup girl. What would you suggest? Allison, message me and I would love to help you get like a minimalist makeup look together. Okay, so pre-makeup routine, you guys, and this is for like everybody, like whether you like a little bit of makeup or a whole lot of makeup. This pre-makeup routine is going to be so important. This is going to be so life-changing when it comes to your makeup, because not only does it blur your fine lines and blur your pores, but it also helps to hold your makeup in a place. It also like really helps your makeup look so much more softer, so much more fuller coverage. It does so much. So can't stress this enough. Pre-makeup routine. What you want, and both are in stock: the setting spray, the mattifying face primer, and then you're going to do setting spray again. Setting spray, primer, setting spray is so crucially important. I cannot stress that enough. Now, what's really cool about our mattifying face primer is a lot of mattifying face primers on the market have a drying effect to them. So it's really difficult if you have dry skin or combo skin to be able to utilize a mattifying face primer for that very reason. So the reason I love our mattifying face primer is because it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that drying effect. So even if you do have dry skin, you can still use it. So, and it blurs your pores so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad those have helped you. Yes, skincare is so important. Definitely. And thank you. It's actually a romper. I'm going to do a whole try on my Instagram story. So who doesn't follow me on Instagram? I want to hear, hey, I don't yet. Make sure you do. My name there is rayahope. So make sure you follow me there. And I'm going to be doing a really cute little try on with Platinum Penny. She's a really cute boutique. She's based out of Texas. Good old Texas. Yes, even for mature skin, Rebecca, the pre-makeup routine is so important. Okay, so now what we're going to do for our foundation, I'm going to use the Liquid Touch foundation for today. I love the Liquid Touch foundation just because it's fast, it's easy, and if I could put this on wearing all white, so can you. I am like the messiest, clumsiest person, especially when it comes to makeup, and I love that our products don't have any overspray, that they're so light and so gentle on our skin, that they have so many amazing ingredients in them. In the Liquid Touch foundation, there's an ingredient in it that prevents it from going into your pores. So it's really great for sensitive skin, or if you're acne prone, or if you break out very easy. This foundation is amazing because it actually, like I said, has an ingredient in it that prevents it from falling into your fine lines in your pores. Also has an ingredient in it that helps to produce collagen, which is going to help you just look so much younger. If I haven't sold you yet, I haven't done my job. Sold me at collagen, girl. But for real, it is so incredible. I love how 4 drops gave me that coverage. Isn't that so amazing? Liquid Touch foundation in the shade Lace, and I put it on with my powder concealer brush. It is so good. Oh, I love it. So amazing. No, Kirsten, no, my assistant, her name is Ash, and she's on with us. So if you guys have any questions, or you want me to message you, she's on my Facebook, so she's plugging us together. She's making us all meet up. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to just comment color match in the comments, and then I can we can message you. Yes, I will definitely stand up and show you guys my my outfit. But yes, it does feel like butter. That's a perfect explanation of it. It goes on so smoothly. It looks so flawless. I love that it takes away your redness, hides your imperfections. If you are like a no muss fuss girl, this foundation's amazing. And I love it too because you don't have to, ooh, I almost knocked it over. You don't have to add a ton to get amazing coverage. And if you want to just do like lighter coverage, you can too. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more, and now we're going to fine tune it. I'm going to use my blending bud from Unique, and you guys, these make the biggest difference in the outcome of your makeup. So if your makeup ever is looking dry or cakey or just doesn't look like it's like sitting correctly on your skin, you're like, just something ain't right. The blending buds are what you need. They really, really, really make everything look so much smoother and so much more softer and like more cohesive on your skin. It makes it look so much more almost natural-like. So if you are struggling with getting your makeup to look just a little softer on your skin, the blending buds are going to be what you want. And now these aren't like an everyday, I'm not telling you go to Walmart and get blending buds. I'm telling you these right here are what is like it's amazing. They're the best. They're made from like a different material. So like I said, it's not like you can just go to a store and pick some up and get the same effect. These are made with a different material, so they're really compressing your makeup down in a place. They almost feel like a wetsuit kind of, but they're very, very amazing. All right, so now what we're going to do is go in with a little concealer. Now, if you don't really have heavy set under eyes or darker circles, you could skip this step. However, I love how full coverage our concealer is. I actually love using this all by itself as well, like as my foundation. And I'm using the shade Organza. And I'm going to apply that just like in a V shape. And then if I had any blemishes, you could pop it there. And we're going to take the smaller one. So when you buy them, you get a large and a small. So you're going to take the smaller one and you're just going to blend that in. And it just really bumps up that coverage right underneath your eye. I also take it up onto my eyelid, which is going to help to hold my eyeshadow in place. It's amazing. And I love that you can compress the concealer down with these blending buds to really thin it out so you're preventing creasing from happening or from that like creepy, crepey effect happening. So love, 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 love our concealer. And again, if you need to be color matched for the foundation or the concealer, just comment, ooh, threw it on the ground. Just comment color match in the comments and I'll message you. Thank you. Yes, the setting powder is amazing. For the spray and stick foundation, are they full coverage? They are. Yes. Yes, you're so welcome. Yes, I have been working with this makeup brand for about 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in February. Isn't that nuts? So I really, really know how the makeup works really well. The concealer, you guys must have. I know how it works really well with different skin types and different skin tones. So feel free to message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation. How to color match. Is stick and spray foundation? Yes. Awesome. This makeup is right here. rayahopebeauty.com is where you can find it. Yes, the blending buds are going to be under tools and under sponges. Thank you so much for sharing. I so appreciate you. Perfect, Melissa. Okay, so now that we have our foundation concealer on, so good. Now, I naturally have oily skin, so I utilize our setting powder like so. I love this so much. I rely on it so much. So we're going to take a dry beauty blender. I like this one because it's flat. And we're going to take the setting spray and we're just going to mist it on there. And now I'm going to take my Touch Behold translucent setting powder. Now I popped the cap off mine with a butter knife. I like stuck it in there and popped it off. Careful, it can be messy. So I did this because I wanted to use a technique called baking. So what baking is it's essentially just taking a lot of setting powder and popping it all over your face. So what it does is it's utilizing the heat from your skin and cooking this product into your foundation. So it's setting it. So as soon as it touches it, it's going to almost give it like a drying effect and not like a pulling or like a flaky feeling, but more of a like tightening feeling, which I kind of like. It's amazing for minimizing the appearance of pores as well. The only kind of catch, I suppose, to using a setting powder is it can be drying if you do have dry skin. So for you, if you're wanting to use it and you do have dry skin or combination skin, we're just going to want to use less of it, which you can still use it, but you're just going to want to use it with a brush, and you're going to want to utilize that mesh plate that comes with it, and you'll just kind of dust it on as opposed to using a blending bud and like packing it on. What's the difference between the 2 tube of primer and the black one and the one you have used today? So there's 3 different primers. There's a mattifying face primer, there's a hydrating face primer, and there's a glorious face primer. The glorious one is more for combination skin. It's not my favorite, to be honest. But I really did like it. But until we came out with the mattifying face primer, I was like, oh my gosh, this one like puts it to shame. So I would do either the mattifying face primer or the hydrating face primer. Just depends what type of skin you have. Baking is for people who have oily skin. There's not like a age, but just like what skin type you have. Consider slow to think about it. Janice, you're going to want to make sure you thin it out really well on your fingers and make sure you're using the blending buds to apply. The color of the brunette palette, I use for the dark one. I use brows. What do you use the other colors for? Those are highlights. Highlight colors. Yes, liquid foundation, and I'm wearing the shade Lace. I do have a team. Yes, Leslie, you can message me and I'll give you some information on joining my team if you're wanting. Should the eye cream protector veil be used before the pre-makeup routine? Yes, you're going to want to do the eye cream first, then the veil, and then setting spray, primer, setting spray, and make sure you're waiting like a good 5 minutes in between each step. Because you don't want to overlap it too well because you want to give it time to settle into your skin. Setting powder because they're really shiny in the summer. Wow, what a difference. I love it. I'm charmeuse in the foundation because I'm tan. What concealer should I get? I would do the shade Taffeta for your concealer. I love setting powder to bake my face. It's amazing. It really is. Should you not exfoliate days after using your brightening face mask? You can. I would wait at least a day, but after that, it'd be fine. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pressed powder in the shade Poplin, and this is going to give us the most softest, airbrushed, gorgeous finish to our skin, you guys. This is one of my absolute favorite products from Younique. They totally nailed it on this formula. Our pressed powder is more similar to a finishing powder, meaning that it doesn't provide a ton of coverage, which you'd think I'd be like complaining about that because I love full coverage, but I love it. So that means I can use it to set my foundation and really go to hog wild with this product without making my skin look dry or powdery or cakey. So if you too struggle with finding like a good pressed powder that looks really soft in your skin, this pressed powder is incredible. And I'm using the shade Poplin. And like I said, it's more of a finishing powder. So it goes right over your liquid, your spray, your stick foundation, and it's going to hold everything in place. Also is really great for preventing any transferring if you have to wear a mask or if you hug someone or you're on the phone or whatever. So it really helps with that as well. Right, tell me how to use the pressed powder. Oh, I love it. Yay! I love the little duo. Aw, thanks, Linda. I so appreciate you. When using translucent powder on my eyes, it looks wrinkly. I've been using very little, so I need to use it under eyes. So you could use it using a dry blending bud and press on that way, or you can even set your under eyes with the pressed powder and do it in a similar way. I would try a few different techniques and see which way it looks the best on your skin. Your color, what foundation? I use the shade Poplin in my pressed powder, and I used the shade Lace in my liquid. And then now for contour, I'm actually going to use this same exact product, which is the pressed powder, but this time we're going to use it in the shade Twill. And we're going to take it in the tapered blusher brush, which you guys, if you've seen my tutorials before, you know how much I swear by this brush. It really, 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 really makes a difference. So I always tap it into the product, swirl it into the mirror, and then tap it off. And then you're going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, and you're just going to take it back and forth just like this. This is my favorite product for contouring because it is a pressed powder. It is made to blend out. It is made to be soft. It is made to not be cakey. So I love that it looks so soft and subtle, and it's so easy to learn with. So for around your forehead, taking the same product, and I'm just following the natural hairline, and I like to kind of swirl in the corners, the peaks, and then I'll kind of bring it down. I don't like to go beneath my eyebrows, but that's my personal preference. I know people who like to connect it, the E and the 3, but it's all, like I said, personal preference. So, little before and after. Check that out. Isn't that amazing how just a little bit of contouring makes the biggest difference in your makeup? Not only does it make like your forehead, everything look so much softer and like more sun-kissed, like it matches better, but it really does chisel that face out, really makes your under eyes look brighter and tighter and more youthful, makes your cheekbones shine, looking like they're popping out. Click the little thumb if you see a difference. Not crazy? Teeny tiny bit of contouring is a big difference. So again, you're going to tap it into the product, swirl into the mirror, and then I'm going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth and go back and forth. If you guys have yet to grab this brush, I'm telling you, this brush is the key. It makes it so simple, so easy. It's a perfect shape. It's perfect fluff. It's so fluffy. It's a perfect amount of fluff. It's perfect. Does everything. I love the look of the powder. I need something to cover my dark circles under my eyes. I would definitely make sure you grab the Uology eye cream. It's amazing for healing dark circles very quickly. And you're going to want to use that AM and PM. So I'd recommend to grab that first off. And the concealer is incredible for hiding dark circles as well. I'm so glad. Yay! I'm so glad you love it. This is called the Tapered Blusher Brush. Tapered Blusher Brush. Makes the biggest difference. It's the Tapered Blusher Brush, and you can find it right here, rayahopebeauty.com, underneath Tools. So now for blush, I'm going to use my favorite shade. This is the shade Sisterly. It is so pretty on. It gives you the most gorgeous, like, highlighted, glowy finish. It is so pretty. Oh, that's funny. Please come to Cardiff and do this, old ladies. Oh, you're so sweet. Can tell you how much I've learned from you. Oh, thank you. Yes, this blush is my absolute favorite. This is the shade Sisterly. It is the best for really all skin types, all skin tones, all makeup looks, all lipstick looks. It's the best. It goes with everything, and look how soft and subtle that is. Isn't that so pretty? It's the shade Sisterly, and it gives you this really gorgeous sheen without being like glittery or like overdone. It is the most gorgeous blush ever. Oh, I love it. So again, Sisterly, must have. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the Touch Illumo Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and this is one of my favorites for highlighting. This is going to give you that really pretty rose gold finish, and it really accentuates your bone structure without being a little too overdone. So if you've been wanting to have that like dewy, glowy finish, this is my favorite product for that. So again, that's the Touch Illumo Luminizer. It's the highlight in the shade Pearly. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Very soft and subtle, but gorgeous. Absolutely, Lisa. I have actually done my mom's makeup doing the exact same routine, the exact same products, just in her shades. And I have those tutorials saved here on my Facebook and my YouTube channel. And she is 58 years old and she looked stunning. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited for that. What's the color of the contour powder? Is the pressed powder, the unique pressed powder in the shade Twill. For dark circles, I use the Uology eye cream, and I use that AM and PM, and then you want the concealer, the Skin Perfecting Concealer. For small lines and mature skin, you could, if you're not wanting to use a concealer for those areas, you can always use the stick foundation in the shade Scarlet. Would be a good option for you because it's a different texture, so that's another option too. But feel free to message me and I would be so happy to help you. I actually just cut my hair. Do you ever wear a liner and top lid? I do. I'm going to do it today actually. Awesome. Honey, there are specials going on. I need a few makeup products. Yes, there is the special, which is the Kudos. Kudos, and it's the best because you get to pick your choice of eyeshadow, your choice of mascara, and your choice of eyeliner. So I'd definitely make sure you take advantage of that deal. And then there's also free shipping at $100. And we have a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. Yes, oh my gosh, my Twisted Mascara is my favorite thing in the world. The BB Flawless I love. I love, 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 especially if you're not a huge fan of foundation or if you love more of the very light coverage. We have a product called the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. It's a tinted moisturizer. Has a very natural SPF in it, so you don't have any of that flashback or that like greasy feeling. And the shade Bisque is still in stock. Just got restocked today actually, and I love it because you can mix it with your other foundation options if you're wanting, or you can wear it by itself, but it's very subtle and very soft. I do like it a lot. If you weren't on video doing your makeup, how long would it take you? I could do my hair, my makeup, and get dressed in 30 minutes. And I know that because Ryan times me. I'm just kidding. I'll be like, you got 30 minutes. I'm like, on. But when I'm usually doing that, when it takes me 30 minutes, I'm usually not doing like crazy eyeshadow. I could do this eye look. I could do this makeup look in 30 minutes. Yes, absolutely. Hello from Portugal. Do you have to purchase a lot before? Thanks to you, and I do through you, but how do you like the Twisted Mascara? Oh, thank you, Tani. I love the Twisted Mascara. It's hands down my favorite mascara Unique has ever launched. When I first got it, I wasn't going to lie, I was like, another mascara? And I was a little disappointed, and then I used it, and I was like, and I retract my statement. It's like the highest end mascara we ever have used. I love it. It's so good. I'm going to show you guys how amazing it is in a minute. Does any foundation or moisturizer have SPF? The BB Floss has a natural SPF in it, but we do have an SPF. It's called a Veil, and it's our SPF. And it is made to wear underneath makeup. A lot of SPFs out there, I don't know if you guys knew this, aren't designed to wear underneath makeup. They're just an SPF. So the fact that when they go underneath your makeup and they have a tendency to kind of like neat makeup, they have a tendency to separate, they have a tendency to make your makeup and your skin look really cakey, our SPF is made to wear with makeup. So if you haven't checked out our SPF yet, I love it. It's underneath the skincare tab, I believe, and it's called the SPF Veil. All right, so now we have on our brows. I used my brow pencil. This is the shade Medium. This is the easiest product to be able to do your eyebrows. It is so user-friendly. I love how dainty the tip is. You can really get precise application, very fast application. I love it. What color in the spray foundation if I use honey? Ooh, you could be a few ones. I'd probably guess eyelet, but I'd prefer to see a selfie. Yay, Leslie. I use eyelet and stick foundation. I want to get stick foundation for concealer. I always do the stick foundation in Scarlet for concealer because it is a foundation, so it's not as brightening as a concealer, so I would go with the lightest shade. So unless you're like the shade Satin or Chiffon, I'd go with Scarlet. To purchase the brow pencil. Yay, I love it. The brow pencil is so good. Oh my goodness. All right, so now for eyeliner, I'm going to use our Precision eyeliner, and this is in the shade Perfect. This is just like a really great, just like a normal eyeliner, except ours doesn't build up in your tear ducts. It doesn't run. It doesn't make you look like a raccoon by the end of the day. It's amazing. So I love it. Love, love, love it, and it's only 15 bucks. I love the cute blouse you have on. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to do a try on over on my Instagram story. And I'm actually doing a really fun giveaway on Instagram. If you guys love giveaways, I am running a giveaway all of August. All you have to do to enter is watch my Instagram stories. Watch them. Oh, that's it. Watch them. Don't do anything else. Just watch them. And like and comment on my pictures on Instagram. So go to rayahope and like and comment on all my August pictures. Not July, not June. You don't have to like scroll down from 2 years ago. Just August. Like and comment the August photos and watch the Instagram stories on Instagram. And I'm going to be picking 2 lucky ladies, and I'm going to be sending you a gigantic goodie basket from me of some of my favorite products. Hair, makeup, fashion. You have no idea what's in it. So make sure to do that, and I will be announcing the winner on September 1st. We've been doing it for the last couple months, and I've been loving spoiling you guys. It's been so much fun watching you guys open your packages. So make sure you do that. You go enter, like, and comment, and it's worldwide, so wherever you live, that's fine. Like and comment on all of my pictures on Insta, and watch the stories. And if you want to tell your friends to do it too, that's fine too. Thank you. I love the 4D. Yes, can't think of using it, so I made the switch to Twisted. Oh, Twisted's so good. Oh, it's so, so good. What brush did you use to put it on? Your highlight. That was a highlight brush from Sephora. I believe it's just called a highlight brush. Yay! Thank you. All right, so now for eyes. So we're going to do a very pretty soft eye look. This eye look I feel like is really good for all ages. It's really great if you have hooded eyes, if you have oily eyelids, if you have fine lines and wrinkles on your eyelids, and if you just want like a very soft and pretty everyday eyeshadow look, I feel like you'll love this one. So what you're going to do is grab the Addiction Palette 6 in the Kudos. And I am going to grab this one right here. This is the shade Enthralled. This is one of my favorite colors in this palette because it goes with literally everything. This is like the jack of all colors. So we're going to take it on the fluffy crease brush, and I'm very light-handedly going to just run this along the crease. Yes, absolutely. I know, Sasha. You should see how many times I've suggested it. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, make sure you go to my Instagram, rayahope, which I'll pin the link right here. Insta. So that's me right there. So make sure you follow me there, and then make sure that you like and comment on all the pictures, and then make sure that you just watch the Instagram stories. And watch the Instagram stories every day, and I can see who views it. So I'm keeping track. I'm watching you guys. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. The Twisted Mascara is hands down one of my absolute favorite mascaras I've ever used. Like, not just including Unique. Like, I'm telling, like, any mascara I've ever used. For my brows, I make them grow with the Esteem Lash Serum. We have this really great Esteem Lash Serum, and it's $24. Makes your lashes grow like weeds, but I can also use it on my brows, and that's how I get them to be so full. And then I use the brow pencil in the shade Medium to fill them in. To do an eyeshadow, so what you're going to do is you're just taking the fluffy crease brush, and I just took the shade Enthralled, and I just kind of worked it back and forth in the crease. So I always think of this little saying when I do it. I do rainbow, rainbow, zigzag, and then I always make sure to swirl in this outside corner. And then now I'm going to take the shade Blazing, which is actually kind of like a darker maroon color. I'm going to use this very sparingly, but I want the kind of red hues from it. It's going to be very complementary to our eye look that we're going to do, and I'm using a very, very light hand. So something I always tell you guys to make sure to do is light hands. Light hands makes the biggest difference when it comes to eyeshadow. So use light hands because it's going to make it look softer and just makes it look so much better. Yes, this brush really is amazing, especially if you have hooded eyes or smaller eyes, or if you just feel like you like suck at eyeshadow. Does anyone feel like that? I used to feel like that so much. I used to think that it was just me. I just couldn't get it right. And then I grabbed this brush and I was like, oh, it's not me. It was my brushes. So the fluffy crease brush is like the magic brush. It's the magic brush. And it's perfect because it's the perfect amount of fluff. It's the perfect amount of tapered. It really does make a big difference. Another must-have brush is this one. This is the liner shader brush, and I'm going to grab the shade again, Blazing, on the liner side. And I love this one for just going underneath the lower lash line. Just gives it more of that like cohesive finish look. And yes, all of the makeup I'm using is available on my website, rayahopebeauty.com. You can either click it right there in the comments, or you can type it into your web browser, rayahopebeauty.com, RAYAHOPE beauty.com. And then everything has a love it guarantee. So if there is anything that you aren't loving, or you want to exchange or return or whatever, we have a love it guarantee. So shop without worrying. Yes, liquid eyeshadows are amazing. Ah, thank you. Palette 6. Yes, so good. That's what I'm using right now. So Addiction Palette 6 is what I have on. And now I'm going to go in with the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Giggly. This is one of my favorite colors. It's a matte, very soft, kind of champagne-y pink color. It's so stunning on. And it has the same amazing effects as all of the liquid eyeshadows. They are smudge-proof. It is crease-proof. It is so user-friendly. It's perfection, and it looks so good on, especially if you have hooded eyes, just smaller eyes, or if you're just not in eyeshadow and you just want something to make your eyes pop and look bigger, the shade Giggly is where it's at. It is so stunning and so soft. It's kind of like a very light pink kind of white chiffon. Like, it's so pretty. Black hair, what color? Eyebrow pencil. I would do the shade Dark brunette, dark brown. And then same thing over here. So what you do is you literally just mark up your eyelid. Just mark, 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 just like so. Keep it on the eyelid. Now I stick it in there, and then I'm gonna grab my cream shadow brush, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of like smoosh it around, technical terms over here. We're smooshing it around just to make it look softer, make the lines look softer, and just kind of blend. But look at how easy that is to blend. This is easy, I'm telling you, this is easier than eyeshadow. Liquid eyeshadows can be very intimidating because you're like, oh, it's liquid, but I'm telling you, it's easier than powder. Easier than powder, easier than cream, and it's so stunning. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more so it's completely buildable. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't that so gorgeous? And I love that it makes your eyes pop. So if yours is going in your crease, I would make sure to kind of stick lower to the lower lash line. But even if it does get in your crease, I'll show you what to do. One sec. So pat, pat, pat. Yes, it does feel very refreshing going on, absolutely. All right, so now that it's on, so someone said, oh, it gets in my crease, what do I do? So you're gonna take your fluffy crease brush, and yeah, so technical. I'll wipe off whatever's on there, and then you're just very lightly going to go into the crease, just like that, and it'll soften it up a little bit. All right, so we're ready for lashes and lips. So I'm going to take my setting spray and set my makeup. Now it's a little odd that I do that. I know it's not like the normal thing to do. So most people will finish their makeup and then set their makeup. I prefer to set my makeup before I do my eyelashes and before I do my lips. And the reason is, I don't like when my mascara feels even more wet after I've already applied it, because mascara is like a wet consistency, and then so is your setting spray. So it's almost like you're just asking the mascara to run or transfer or smudge or just don't sneeze, you know? So I rather set my makeup beforehand. That way not only am I setting my lashes and I'm setting my lips, getting them ready for those products, but now my makeup's not gonna be wet when I finally am done with them. I also really love the feeling of the setting spray on my lips. I think that it really does help hold my liquid lipsticks into place a little bit better and a little bit longer. So my own 2 cents, to each their own. What color is liquid eyeshadow? Is the shade Giggly. Giggly. Yes, this eyeshadow is so pretty. And it's right here, rayahopebeauty.com. I almost forgot though. I wanted to use my liquid liner because it's almost gone, you guys. I am gonna be so sad. The liquid liner is only available in the Kudos this month. It's the only way to get this one. It's my absolute favorite one. It's so good. So easy to use. I love the felt tip. Just like a good solid black. So if you've been looking for like a really good eyeliner, this one actually reminds me a lot of the Kat Von D liquid liner, except the formula is a little bit better. It's not so like wet and liquidy. It goes on really, really nicely. All right, so liquid liner on, and again, this is part of the Kudos. So you can choose the Addiction palette I use, plus the liquid liner, and then you get to choose your choice of 4D or regular mascara. White cash will be when you check out, it'll be at the top. The liner is just part of the Kudos. I think it's just called Precision Moodstruck Liquid Liner. And it's in the shade Perfect is what I used. Okay, so now for lashes. I'm so excited. So first things first, I always say it's a crime not to prime. Same goes for my lashes. So I love to go in with a quick little coat of lash primer. This is not only going to make my lashes look that much longer and more beautiful, but it also, the main reason that I really swear to use it is it's hydrating my lashes. So it gives your lashes a really nice coat of hydration before mascara goes on them. And then I love this one. This is called the Twisted Mascara. It's brand spanking new. It has this very like individual spiked little applicator that helps to separate the lashes. Also has a little doohickey in here, technical terms, that helps to regulate how much product is coming out. So it really helps your lashes not to look clumpy. And another really cool thing, I love this about this mascara, it has biotin, creatine, I always suck at these words, and argan oil. It has all those things in it that helps your lashes to grow and hydrate but it is amazing. So it's essentially like wearing a lash serum on your lashes all day long. So if you are trying to grow your lashes out or you're struggling with mascara, this, I'm telling you guys, it's like I was saying before, this is the mascara that I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a high end, like amazing. So I feel like this should be like $60 and it's only $27. It is amazing. So I go from the base of the lash all the way up, and then I'll kind of give it a little nice coat on the back side. Then I will put that one away, and then look at that. Look at this teeny tiny little applicator. It's so perfect. I love to get like really close to the inner lash line to make it look a little bit bolder, and then I love to take it on the inner corners. And finally, you guys, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I've never put mascara on the bottom lash line because my lashes have gotten so long that they leave marks on my under eyes. This is the first and only mascara I've ever been able to use that doesn't do that. There's no smudging with this mascara. It's incredible. So if you have yet to grab it, it's called the Twisted Mascara. It's on my website right here, rayahopebeauty.com. It's under lashes. It's called the Twisted Mascara. It's only $27. There's free shipping at $100. There's a love it guarantee. I'm telling you guys, if you buy one thing from our company to give it a try, this has to be it. It is the best mascara I've ever used. It's amazing. All right, so once I've done my coat of that, I'll kind of go in with one last coat. Look at the separation. Oh my gosh, it's so good. My lashes are literally touching my eyebrows. But we're not done yet. I'm going to go in with the 4D mascara just for a little zhuzh. This is the one that has the fibers in it, and I love doing like one little coat of this. I feel like it really brings the drama. Brings the drama to the house. All right, there it is. Longest, best lashes ever. How much is the high dimension for your lashes? It's only $27. And like I said, it has a love it guarantee too. Yes, you just got your Twisted Mascara. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Twisted Mascara, and it's going to be on my website right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Which is better, of Epic and Epic 4D? I would do the 4D. I prefer the 4D and the Twisted. Those are my favorites. Okay, so now for lips, we're going to do lip liner in the shade Prudent. This is my go-to ride or die lip liner. I love it because it is a very soft, neutral color, so it goes with all lip liner, all lipsticks, all skin tones. It's such a great shade. And it's creamy, it's matte, glides straight on. And it helps to hold your lipstick into place. Helps to prevent smudging and transferring. And then you can even fill in your whole lip with it, which is what we're going to do today. Just like so. And this is also going to alter the color of the lipstick, which is what we're doing on purpose. So lip liner is on, which again, that was the shade Prudent. And then now we're going to go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Snarky. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a mauve-y, a real pretty mauve color. And I'm going to do a light coat of this. I'm going to show you my favorite thing to do with this color. Grab the right one, right? Yeah, okay, good. I've totally done that before. All right. So as you see, I didn't really fill in my whole lip with it, and that's because I only want a very light layer. So I'm going to take my finger and blend this out. Okay. Once I blend it out, now I'm going to take just like a, where did I put it? Just a little bit of my concealer. Like a teeny tiny bit. And we're going to take this mauve color and turn it into this gorgeous, soft nude mauve. What'd you do to help your summer lips? I use the Uplift Beauty Oil. It's amazing. It's life-changing. The lip color here. Oh, thank you. tell you so much difference in the look of your skin from a couple years ago. Totally right. Oh my gosh, our skincare is amazing. I said the Uplift Beauty Oil is life-changing. It really, really is. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Yeah, my grandfather's last name is Cole, and so he was very happy I married a Coleman. All right, guys, so that was the whole makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you grab some makeup for yourself, spoil yourself today, or grab the skincare if you're not into makeup. Just message me if you guys need any help or need any recommendations, or if you're just not sure what products are right for you, just message me and I'd be so happy to help. Remember that we have the amazing Love It Guarantee, and you're going to want to shop right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Make sure you click that share button and share this live tutorial to your page. Tag your friends in the comments. I so appreciate the referrals. I cannot stress that enough. And make sure you go enter into the giveaway over on Instagram, watch the Instagram stories, and like and comment on the photos. And that's it. On my eyebrows, I'm wearing the shade Medium in the eyebrow pencil. And all of the makeup I used, all of the tools, all of everything is all available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday. Bye, guys.